Hello, my name is Emily and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about some of my all-time favorite classic collections. I have a lot, especially for someone who hasn't read that many classics. But what can I say? I just can't resist the pretty books. My cat's trying to attack my foot. First up, I'm going to talk about the beautiful Penguin English Library editions. These ones you may recognise the spines of them. They have quite minimalistic covers, I guess. It's just usually one picture repeated over and over again on the cover. But I really like that. And the greatest thing about these is that they're really inexpensive. And they're like, oh, they're so floppy. Don't you just love floppy paperbacks? So the ones I have anyway, the font is really great. It's not too small. Like I know in the popular penguins, the orange ones, often the font is really tiny and I have good eyesight, so I don't know, if you were someone who had bad eyesight, then that would probably be a huge drawback. But yeah, like I said, the font is really great in this one. The only drawback for these is that they don't have any notes or like an introduction at the start of the book. And with my classics, I do really like to have that because otherwise I'm worried that I'm misunderstanding something, or you know, I just like to have that bit of extra context when I'm reading. But that doesn't really stop me from buying them because they're beautiful and I can always look up notes online and things like that. The internet is an amazing thing. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be collecting more of these beauties. I think the lighting just went really weird, so sorry about that. Oh, and it's kind of bright again. Okay, that's better. Okay, so the next collection I want to talk about is the Barnes & Noble Children's Classics. I think that's what it's called. And I have two of these. I have The Secret Garden, which I'll hold it up so you can see without the glare. There we go. So that's what they look like. They've got really beautiful foil on them and they usually have a quote on the back. Yeah, like that. This one says, "And the secret garden bloomed and bloomed and every morning revealed new miracles." Oh, I love that. This is the other one I have from that same collection, and it is Grimm's Complete Fairy Tales. This one is illustrated, which is really cool. Let me show you some. Oh yeah. Yeah, so it has these really cool traditional style illustrations, and it also has the beautiful edges. So the next collection is a good one if you want to have the entire collection, if you're worried about things being incomplete, because there's only 4 books in the collection. I don't think they're going to do any more, and that is the Puffin in Bloom collection. And you've probably seen these around before. They're created by Anna Bond of Rifle Paper Co. And they are just beautiful. I think they were the first classics that I started collecting. So there's Anne of Green Gables, Little Women. Look at the size of that thing. A Little Princess, and Heidi. And sticking with the theme of children's books, I also collect the Puffin Deluxe editions, I think they're called. You can see more behind me here, but this particular one is The Wind in the Willows by Kenneth Grahame. These ones, they're just colourful, they're really cute, they look gorgeous when they're all together. The thing that's really annoying about this series is that Grimm's is out of print. It's like a purpley, darkish coloured one. And you can find them online sometimes, like through secondhand sellers, but they're usually like $200, $300, so yeah. If you ever see any in a secondhand bookshop, make sure you pick it up because, yeah, definitely hard to come by. Whoa, my books are falling everywhere. This next collection is one that I have probably the most of. I kind of went crazy and bought a whole heap of them. What's new? They are behind me, but my head's blocking them. So it is these ones. They're the Canterbury Word Cloud Classics, and they are gorgeous. I love them. I've got some here to show you close up. The first one is The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes, which is this brown one. I don't know, I don't like brown, but I like brown books. As you can see, it has different quotes from the book sort of embossed. Is that what that's called? Into the cover. I don't know if you can see that very well. So the words on the cover are either quotes from the book or they're just words that sort of capture the essence of the story. Like this one has, one begins to twist facts to suit theories, and the words are deduction, villain, mystery, and scandal. So that's really cool. I really like these. I also have Jane Eyre, which is a really pretty purple. The Poetry of Emily Dickinson, and Persuasion by Jane Austen. They also have quotes on the back, like just one quote instead of many. The only thing to keep in mind is that these are like the Penguin English Library editions, in which they don't have introduction or notes. So if that's something that bothers you, then just remember that when you're buying them. And for my last collection, oh god, the books are falling everywhere. These last editions probably need no introduction because they're everywhere, especially in the Bookstagram community. And that is the Penguin cloth-bound editions, which are designed by Coralie Bickford Smith. I don't have too many of these so far. I've got Frankenstein, and behind me I've got War and Peace, Middlemarch, and the Bronte collection. And I recently bought the Jane Austen one because it's a really good deal right now on Book Depository, so yeah. The really great thing about these editions is they have detailed notes about the author, even like a timeline of their lives, which is really cool, and an awesome introduction. There's also a section about further reading, and it gives you books about the author and then books and essays about Frankenstein, and I think that is, oh yeah, there's also related works. And I think that's really cool if you're someone who falls absolutely in love with a story and you just want to know more about it. That's a really good resource. That's it for my classic collections. Let me know if you want to see more videos like this, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to be collecting more and more of these sort of books because I just love them. I love the way they look on the shelf and I love reading them. I love it all. Okay. Bye guys!